Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the outcast. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. I testify that there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah, and Prophet Muhammad is his messenger. May Allah continue to show his mercy, his peace, blessing upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his household, his companions, and to the entire Muslim Ummah. My esteemed viewers, may Allah continue to be with you. May Allah continue to protect you. May Allah continue to provide for you. And may our last statement be Kalimati Shahada. Our today's topic is going to focus on the intellect. The intellect, that is Aqlu. That is what we are going to look at today. The intellect, which is Aqlu. First, I want us to look at what is intellect all about. Intellect is a divine gift given to mankind. A divine gift given to mankind that make mankind to understand what is good or bad. It is a distinguishing faculty control that will make you to know what is right and wrong. What is the impact of intellect to human being? Or what is the significance of intellect to human being? Intellect, we invite a man to seek for knowledge. We have two types of knowledge: knowledge of the word and the knowledge of the religion. And the knowledge of the religion here precisely, we'll be looking at the knowledge of the deen, which is Al-Islam. What does Islam says as regards intellect? For you seeking for the knowledge, either the Western knowledge or Islamic knowledge, the best of it all is the Islamic knowledge, which will help you here and hereafter. Why the worldly knowledge will only help you here? So we can see the trick behind it. We just have to seek for both so that we'll be fit. But the paramount one is the Islamic knowledge. So with the use of intellect, there are references in the glorious Quran where we are made to understand that our intellect should be protected. If we consume something that we are not supposed to consume, it will affect our intellect. In Surah to Maida, verse 90, that is Surah to Maida chapter 5 verse 90, Allah is making reference to intoxicants here, that whoever that takes intoxicants, it will affect his what? His brain. And our brain is a vital aspect in our body. It's an organ that we make you to differentiate so many things. It is very, very important. They are all connected to what? To intellect. So this intellect is a divine gift which Allah has given to us. It controls mankind to not to do bad things, rather than see the beauty of, he will make you it open to you, this is good and this is bad. So what is expected of us is always to try to do what Allah has commanded us to do, and what he has forbidden us to do, we should stay away from it. If you do that, that means you have a perfect intellect. Those that do the otherwise, that what Allah has commanded, they refrain from, they don't do it, or they still do otherwise, or what Allah has forbidden, they still do it, that we are going to do it, nothing will happen. These are the people, these are the foolish people. They are the jahalu. That is the opposite of Aqlu. That is the opposite of intellect, is ignorance. So if you don't want to become an ignorant, always follow what Allah has commanded, and what he has forbidden, you leave it. When you do this, you will have what we call a perfect intellect. So Allah give us this intellect so that we can use it very well, judiciously. That is why in the glorious Quran, Allah made mention of so many places, Afala takilu, Afala tadabaru. He made mention of so many things. Can't you think? Can't you ponder? So many things. So that does not mean, he said, can't we use our own brain to think, to ponder? That doesn't mean we will now make our brain to be the all and all. The only way you can enjoy it is when you walk according to the Quran and the Sunnah. That is when you will enjoy it. That is when you will be guided rightly. That is when you will see the significance of the intellect. A lot of people have intellect, fine, but they don't make use of it. They make use of it in a negative way. The only way you can enjoy it is when you make use of it in a good way, because it's controlling you not to do bad things, to do the right thing. So because the roots, the literary meaning of what is it called, the intellect, it's something that controls. It's a regulator. That is the regulator in the body. So we have to make use of it wisely, and we should not make it to supersede the revelation. Just like reason and revelation, some doctrine are of the opinion that the reason supersede what is it called, the revelation, which is not so. The revelation will always supersede the what, the reason. But there are some school of thought that believe that the reason supersede the revelation. The revelation, what I mean here, is the Quran and the Sunnah. But our topic today is restricted to what, intellect. So what we can deduce from this lecture now is that Allah has given us this free gift, which is the intellect, for us to use it judiciously. We should use it to worship Allah. That is the main thing, for the worship of Almighty Allah, nothing more. May Allah help each and every one of us so that we will do things rightly. So we will have what we call perfect intellect, not imperfect intellect like those that will be called ignoramus or ignorant. May Allah accept this as an act of ibadah. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.